What's happening, fam? Oh, no, no, no. I'm starting without music. L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon Kindle and Create Space. A link will be in the description box below as usual. Go get it. Boy, I'm slacking. I'm slipping. I'm slipping. This video is entitled How Eating Healthy Changes You. I talked about this, I think, before a long time ago, but sometimes you just gotta talk about these things again. Because I was looking at something on Facebook, and there was a restaurant, because restaurants pop up on, advertisements in restaurants, and it had this burger, and I knew when I was eating bad, that burger looked great, but when I'm eating healthy, that burger looks disgusting. And I was like, you know what? Let me talk about the changes that people go through. When you begin to eat healthy, that's like your senses change. Things are different, right? You might go through this phase if you were eating bad and you start eating healthy, where your body's gonna kind of like readjust and purge, and you might feel awkward. You might be queasy, you might throw up, you might use the bathroom too much. It's like, what's going on? You don't know if you're coming or going. And that's because when you start eating healthy, your body is getting rid of all of the toxins that you have in your body when you were eating bad. So you kind of influx. And because you're influx, sometimes people are like, is it worth it? Because that influx could get you, especially if you're working out. Like sometimes if you do it too bad, you work out and eat healthy, it's gonna be like you're gonna feel queasy and sick while you're working out. You might throw up while you're working out. You might be like, I gotta hit the bathroom before I embarrass myself. That those same things happen while you're working out if you eat healthy, so things change, and people have a hard time grasping that. Your weight, in some ways, may or may not change because your body regulates itself anyways. So you might be looking to have a certain number, your ideal number, or your ideal weight, but that might not be what your body is ideal at. So you might weigh 175, and you might not like your body, but when you start eating healthier, you might still weigh 175, but you look completely different. That can happen. I'm just saying that can happen. I'm not saying that it will, but for some people who have those issues, it's like that can happen. Now, like I said, your body's gonna change. Things change with you when you get into healthier lifestyle and healthier eating. The things you're going to be able to digest things better once you get accustomed to it, and the things that you once ate they really might start to make you sick. The burgers and the pizzas that used to smell so good, not gonna necessarily smell so good. Like if you turn into a plant-based diet, you start smelling and seeing meat, it's not gonna look the same. It's not gonna look as appetizing. It's gonna look like, what it is, dead flesh. And it's like, I've been eating fruits and vegetables, protein. Even if you're a Presbyterian, you eat fish. Depends. You might be like, I can't eat that stuff. That's just, I'm eating dead animals, and I'm putting dead stuff, because when you eat a plant-based diet, you putting a lot things that are living into your body. When you eat a normal American diet, you're putting a lot of dead flesh into your body. So once you start eating healthy, your sense of smell is going to change. Your sight is going to change. You're going to be like, things don't look the same. The fries won't look the same. The junk food won't look the same. To a degree, it won't taste the same. I know when people used to say, I don't like water, I don't like the taste of it, because you know, in the reverse, when you get accustomed to drinking soda and you get accustomed to drinking juice, water tastes bad to you, you know, and that's the problem. But when you start drinking water, the soda starts to taste bad and the juice starts to taste bad, because somehow your body feels different. And what used to be what your body used to handle, once it gets regulated to normalcy, all the things that you thought were just normal, they're poisonous. Like those sodas, you're going to feel those sodas quick. You know what I'm saying? You're going to feel those milkshakes quick. You're going to feel those cookies quick. You're going to feel those pies quick. You know, you're going to feel, if you eat, you know, pizza, you're going to feel it quick. It sits harder than it used to, because your body got it all out of your system. So, you know, a healthy diet changes you. You know, you'll be able to see your skin and other things about you change also. You know, you'll see how in some ways you're like, the more plant-based diet, the more exercise, you'll look younger. The more junk, you're going to look older. You're going to feel younger. If you eat more junk, you're going to feel older. You know? And you'll learn that cheat days become, in some ways, cheat days become gratifying, and in some days, cheat days are like, it might turn you off. Like, you might eat healthy for a week, and then you say, yeah, you know, I'm going to go get me some wings, some fries, you know, whatever, right? Maybe a burger and some fries, whatever. And then you sit there and you eat it, and then you're like, I'm not doing this no more. I'm not. It's not as, no. And the other thing is, it changes your taste buds. You know, healthy eating changes your taste buds to the degree, and it changes, when I said how you see, because when you eat healthier, a lot of times you either prepare the food or it's already prepared, so you're looking at it in a more natural state. It's more home cooked, and then if you're buying things that, you know, more organic, less hormones, and then if you're buying chicken and you cooking the chicken, you know how, you know, chicken looks, you know how steak looks, you know how actually the real ground beef looks, you know, the grass-fed stuff, you know, stuff like that. You know how the organic stuff looks, and when you cook it, you know how it looks if you cut into it. And then when you're sitting here eating this junk food in other places, you're looking at it like, I'm not sure if that's real chicken. That fish got to be farm raised. Them shrimp got to be farm raised. That beef, that's not the beef that I would eat. You know, like even if you were eating meat, like those shrimp, something's off. And it starts to disgust you, because you might start going out, and like, I'm at a point, honestly, when I go out to restaurants, like, I try to go out to restaurants and support as many black businesses as I can as far as eating is concerned. But I might go buy, like, I'm about to go right now because I'm hungry. I'm going to go buy some red beans, maybe some gumbo. If they got boudin, I'm going to get the boudin. But I'm not into, you know, I want wings, I want this, I don't want none of that. You know, I used to buy these big seafood platters. You know, I went from buying seafood platters to grilled. Like, they have this particular place I go to has a grilled chicken salad. So grilled chicken, you know, lettuce, spinach, pecans, orange, apple slices, vinaigrette, and red onions. I eat that in, like, if I go watch a game, I will eat that in place of the platter. It changes because, you know, I'm not sleepy. I'm not tired. I don't have quote unquote the itis. I feel great. You know, I have enough energy. I'm more active. You know, some of y'all who are concerned about getting freaky, your sex drive it is higher. You last longer. You know, you have more energy. You can focus because it changes you. Your mind becomes sharper. The healthier things you put in your body, the sharper your body becomes, and the sharper your mind becomes. You know, sometimes it changes you because it rectifies some of the things that's wrong with you. Like some of these health issues some of us having, that's from your diet. You know, you having dietary issues. So this is just my 2 cents on that, like how healthy eating changes you. So, you know, I hope it's of use. Peace.